Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Oh, why? Pressed the wrong button. I was like, why is my WASD not working? Nah, I pressed like F, pulled up consumables. Oh, F for food. Okay, that makes sense. It's actually a good shortcut to know. So, last episode, we nailed it. Construction of a steam turbine to power a metal refinery. We can now refine metal with pretty much no fear of the heat repercussions. Of course, this metal refinery is going to get hot on its own. So eventually, we'll insulate this whole building away from the main area, but we can then expand this outward and outward and outward and outward. And it's just going to be a good way of getting... my original goal, or my original ideal, my hope, was to then have a metal refinery capable of refining every different type of metal. And each metal refinery would just have like a box nearby with all of its required ingredients, so you could just come in, grab, plant, chug, steam, you know. But for now, we're able to get more advanced resources than we have ever been able to. So the next two great frontiers. One, obviously, space, the final frontier. The second to final frontier is the deep, the dark, the down here, the oil biome, which it's going to be a slow, steady process to tear all of the material out of here, but I'm gonna do it because it's cool. And why not? It's the same reason anybody does anything in Minecraft. Why not? Who's gonna stop me? You know, I'm in charge of this planet. I can do what I want, and I shall. So to start with, I think we're just gonna like get rid of this little bit here, you know. Probably going to need one that goes up like this, and then I can't build one there, so I'll build one like that. And then like that. And we'll dig all of this out as well. I wonder, is this... this is not considered an occupied space. Okay, good to know. So we can then do a little bit of that as well. So what we are going to need when we start doing this, basically, consider this to be the bottom of our main area, right? This is directly under our center point, our printing pod. The spine is to the right. So what we'll probably do is we'll have, like, under here, an atmosuit area so people can walk through here, down, and then a big old geothermal setup either here or maybe somewhere where there's more space. Oh, that's pretty... maybe here, more space. And then we'll just be able to start pumping oil out of this area straight up the spine to wherever it needs to go, to like an oil refinery. Or you do the geothermal thing, but you also use geothermal power to make what's called a petroleum boiler, where basically you take the crude oil and you heat it in such a way that it becomes like it splits into petroleum and natural gas. It splits into its constituent. It does what the oil refinery does, but without an oil refinery, just in a box, you know. That way, it's more power efficient, I believe, because you can also use the heat from it to run steam turbines by your geothermal setup. And I think you can then trap the natural gas in a particular spot and like pump it off to go and do whatever, whereas the oil refinery just kind of pumps the natural gas out into the atmosphere, which right now isn't a problem because we're not really using it that much. We're occasionally making plastic here, but we also have Drecos who are doing a lot of the work on the plastic front. There's 1,000 kilograms of plastic here, just on the floor. That's amazing. Abe's getting ready to come and have somebody sheared. Oh, I think it's you, isn't it? It is. Beautiful. Go ahead. Yeah, shear him up. Oh, he's loving it. He's like, hell yeah, dude. Get all that plastic off my back. And then once he's done, we've got 750 kilograms of plastic here. That's 1,700 kilograms of plastic on the floor, including this 300. That's 2,000 kilograms of plastic right there. Amazing. And we did that. So, what we've got going on... oh, do you know what we could use? Maybe another fire pole. all the way down to here. No. Even better than a fire pole. Transport tubes. Fum, 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 fum. You know what I'm saying? What do you need for transport tubes? And also, where are they? Is it stations? Station? No, no station. Utilities? Utilities. Utilities? No. Have I unlocked them? Hold on. I might not have researched them. Hold on. If you were a transport tube, where would you be? What type of research would you like to be considered as a transport tube? Would you be... Oh, here you go. Exosuits. Transit tubes. What's that? Must be connected to a power source. Properly function. The area under the building must be left vacant. Oh, it's increasing morale. I thought it was part of the tube network, but no, it's not. So we run through wall and floor tiles. Transit tube. Let's do it. Let's get some research going. What do you unlock then? Jet suits. Meteor blaster. Blast shot maker produces blast shot. The hell is blast shot? You know what? I don't know. I don't know, and I shouldn't ask just yet, because first things first, all biome and exploration up here. Also dig this out at a 7. Damn, this is kind of scary, actually, the way we got this set up. I'm just gonna manual airlock for now, just in case. But I would like to see them expand their way over here, see what's happening. From there, we can see where the big old wall is. Why are people stressed? Who's stressed? Stressed? Joshua. Joshua, why are you stressed, dog? What's going on? Sopping wet, major eye irritation, yucky lungs, holding breath, slime lung, hungry. Okay, well, I suppose that makes sense. You do seem pretty miserable, now that you mention it. Maybe, yucky lungs. Oh, there's slime lung everywhere. Oh, good lord. Oh my god. There's a lot of slime lung here. Quick question. Where are you coming from, slime lung? Other than all of the polluted oxygen all over the place. When you put it that way. Oxygen. Deodorizer. Put one of you there. And... where else? We'll put one here. Your polluted. Hold on, gases. Yeah, here we go. There's some here. We've got you going. Oh, but the polluted oxygen just kind of... it sits where it sits, doesn't it? It and regular oxygen don't really swap places. A little bit of slime. Oh, I'd say a little bit. There's a lot of it. A lot of bit of slime lung. Hold on. Hit me up with the gases again. Okay. So eradicating slime lung from the base is a priority. I would very much like to do that. How am I going to do that? Well, you know, I think the smart thing is to just build the occasional tile. And on top of that tile, a deodorizer. Probably a good idea. How goes all of this? It's going. It's going to be slow, and I should definitely think about adding in... I should get rid of all of this, mop all of this up, and think about adding in an Atmos suit dock. Because it's going to get pretty horrendous. People aren't going to want to be in here. What's a temp like, actually? Oh, especially as they hit this 400-degree fossil. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, that's going to get real hot. Okay, they're going to want an Atmos suit for then. And it's probably going to heat the base up a little bit, but we're also cooling the base down a little bit. Damn, look at the base. It's temperate as hell. I like that. Okay. How is the... Oh, the digging is going. So, get some more mining. Meat. Something died up there. Let's also make sure they're all the right priority. Good. My Bubbles is just up here killing it. How close are we to the edge? Actually, we're still quite a distance. We should start to see it eventually, though. Alright. Choose me a blueprint. Swamp chard. Or slickster. Swamp chard. We got loads of slicksters down in the bottom there, and they can do... We can have them living wild for a little while. Okay. Well, why don't we just think about if we were to put an atmosuit dock in here? I think we still would want to do it at this level. Seems like the smart thing to do, to have a little, like if water drops down here, it doesn't just flow into the atmosuit dock. So we would do, is it a station, right? Yeah. So you need a checkpoint, which is anything beyond this point is dangerous. We'll be up at this level. How many atmosuits would we want? We have one here already. But we can take that one away, can't we? Yeah. Okay. Stations. So we can just put a dock in here. Takes copper. It shouldn't get too hot, right? Down here at least. Yeah, we're not going to make them out of steel. So we'll have one of them, and then... Where else do we have one? Oh, you're staying there, though. Okay, that's fine. How many people would ever need to be in the oil biome at once, do you think? I'm going to hazard a guess and say... For now, 2, right? 2 atmosuit docks. Checkpoint. Bit of space for people to come in, grab the thing, go out. Starvation? Nah. Not having him. There's... Yeah, water up here though. I don't like that we have this water here. Because I also don't want to get rid of... Tell you what. Let's mop all of this stuff up. And then... We know what we'll do. We'll add a floor here, right? And then we'll let the water flow out into here. And then it'll get pumped into something, or we can just mop it. Oh, okay. This nails is idle. I was going to say, surely nails in our home isn't idle. But, I mean, what is there for these guys to actually do? You've made it up to here, but you can't get in there. I mean, there's not much. Like, I'm not doing anything over here. What? Why don't you? The bees are probably going to kill us, though, right? We managed to, like, interact with the bees. They'll probably just murder us. Let's, got bedrooms. Bathrooms. Table. Okay, why don't we maybe make like a Go like up like this, and then we'll add a like a water basin where we can dump some water for them to then pump the water up with a pitcher pump. Plumbing, pitcher pump. Add like a pitcher pump there, and then we'll have a liquid vent, and then a little bit of this. Maybe go up like so. You know, fill the whole thing up. They can have some water for plants if they need it. And then this whole thing, we might as well... They don't really need this, right? Because we're providing all of our water from the other side. So we can pump this all back out. Someone's trapped in Plethony. Or not. Maybe they were temporarily trapped here. Anyway. So I think what I'm going to have them do is at a priority 7. Oh, I guess all my buildings have been at priority 9. Whoops. Let's draw that back down to 5. Let's let them build these first. And actually, do you know what? You know what? Let's have 3 people be able to go in here. We'll build 2 Atmosuit docks, and then we'll add a 3rd, which is the one that's currently up there, right? Makes sense. Someone is suffocating. Oh, you are trapped. Bubbles, get out of there. There we go. Got there in the end. Okay. Go ahead and let's make our digging a 7 again. And then let's actually priority 7. All of that. Right, Bubbles lived. Lot of lunar regolith falling down. Which is okay because, as I've learned, the lunar regolith acts as a filtration medium. And we can use it in the place of sand if we need to. So the real reason that we want to get to the other side and see if there's neutronium here, and I know I've discussed this, we're going to be building a capstone layer of steel plates. Why is that? It's because the steel plates are immune to like meteor impacts. That way we can have a... Who is trapped? Oh. Okay. I just want you to know I despise you, Max. Truly, truly. Okay. Let's cancel you and cancel you, and we'll put a pitcher pump here instead, plus a vent here, plus that, plus a ladder so you can get out. And you can build more of them. Alright, back to the important planet. Here we go. So yeah, we want meteor resistant stuff. And I don't know how high you can build. Like, conceivably, probably as high as the map allows you to go, which is actually quite high. So I could just we could just cap through here so that we can retain as much regolith as possible and use that for our filtrations and stuff. Yeah, that spore shell thing is scary. Yeah, anyway. How are we doing here? So we've done our iron to steel because we ran out of iron, but now we're getting a bit more iron. We have 730. That's good. Oh, what have we just finished? The transit tubes. Yes. So, does this go behind? functions as a regular tile. Can duplicates pass by transit tubes? Like if I ran one up here, does that make this impossible to pass by? I'll have to look that up after the episode. If it is the case, it's a bit of a pain. If it's not, then I can just add a transit bypass on each floor level and then get rid of the rest. I have to condense the floor levels down a bit. That should be okay. Is Josh still stressed? Yeah, Mima. Why is that? You haven't... Well, how's your morale doing? Mima. Your morale is huge. Josh? Your morale is less than huge. Why is that? Great hall. Private bedroom. Probably haven't eaten good food. What have you done? Yeah, good meal gives 8. Okay, Josh probably just hasn't eaten recently. Which is fine. Most people have. Damn, does a good meal do some work for them? Oh, baby. Max. And Nails. Oh, Nails got exosuit wearing. Max, you get some art. Because you're living pretty happy over on the other place. How's this looking? No cramped? No cramped. Right, another thing I would like to work on is the conveyor. The conveyor stuff. Solid filter. Oh, you just need... Oh, you need raw material for that. So, okay, let me just walk you through it, right? This room is going to suck up. Are they all on the same line, by the way? One sec. They are. So on this line is going to end up mealwood seeds, meal lice, hatch eggs. They all go up here to the kitchen, though we are eventually going to have to move the kitchen somewhere more useful. Eggs, where everything dies, becomes meat. Meat gets put in here. Job done. Meal lice gets put in here. Seeds just stay there, I think. But it means a duplicate can come over here, pick them up, move them. This picks up meal lice, I think. Well, probably not that many meal. But it picks up. No, it picks up meal lice, mealwood seeds. So the lice and the seeds, phosphorite, eggs. So you want it to come over here and drop. I guess it could drop everything off over here, and then this one could just pick up everything in this room, put it into this conveyor loader. That conveyor loader can then move it up, split off the lice to the kitchen, and then everything else over to here, to the storage bin area. And then just maybe drop it on a little platform up here so that people can come and sweep it and just move it down into a platform immediately. Or you drop it here and then you have a little sweepy in a sweepy dock. Just sweep it up and put it in the dock and then wait for someone to come and get it. Oh, yeah, that might be a good idea actually. My little sweepy dock. Yeah, we could do that, you know. So I just realised I built this whole thing with the door and the airlock and all this to stop the gas coming out, but it doesn't really matter because we're letting the air down through here. Yeah, good point, me. Good point, me. That's fine. Okay, so you've done this. Good. Now deconstruct all of this, and we're going to then just let the water flow and we'll mop it up. Oh, and get rid of that bleach stone, dude. So, the dock is going to require a few things. Power, oxygen. Oxygen is no problem. We'll just pull oxygen all the way down from here. In fact, it already splits off through here. We can just run it down like this, or even just, you know, down through here and then down. Probably a good way to do it. How many data disks do we have? We have one data bank. Okay, so we have used all of the data banks we have, so we can no longer research stuff that requires data banks. But how do you get data bank, or how do you get that research? Creates data banks that can be consumed at a virtual planetarium. Consumes plastic and power. So the orbital data collection lab. Oh, it goes in a rocket interior? Oh god, so you gotta send that up to space? I see. Oh, but hold on. But I'm thinking about that one. We can just use that one, which is the material science terminal. Yeah. So actually don't need a lot of space just yet. You know? Diamond press? Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. It's Ice Cream Man. Ice cream! We should maybe get some more of this rocketry stuff going. Let's just have them do this. That way they'll have a basic nose cap for a rocket. Because I know we're not building rockets yet, but it's in my future. I'm going to be building rockets and it's going to be amazing. Right, let's see how we're doing up here. Actually, extraordinarily well. So that is the neutronium, which means the neutronium does go all the way up. So in theory, we could just build a nice capstone up here. And life will be good. It will be meteor impact resistant. It does mean we're going to need a lot of steel. We can build 10 right now. And 1 bunker tile. So where do you build the bunker door? Well, it's 4 wide. So we'll have to give it space, and then we've got to figure out what we want up here. I might center it. Kind of the way I was going to have the geothermal power system centered on the portal. The bunker door centered on the portal, so you can go up through the bunker door. Can you? You can sideways that. Oh, okay. Interesting. So maybe I'll just build like a structure with the bunker door in it, and you can kind of just ladder up into the structure and then bunker door out. Oh, that might be the way to go. Yeah. Okay. You're still going? Fantastic. Oh, you're all done. Why don't you do like 20 of them? Just run that bad boy. Oh, temps are looking good throughout the base as well. Real big fan of that. Okay, let's disable these buildings for now, because we're gonna eventually move them down to here. Hey, sweep. Oh, I think I swept the salt rather than the bleach stone. Sweep that. Mop that. You're gonna get deconstructed, then they can mop that. Okay, good, good, good. Then we have a little sippy sip. Delicious. So the other good thing about coring out this oil biome is we're going to be able to just let the slicksters live down here. They hover. We don't want them. We want to build platforms, I believe, for them to live on. Maybe just like a platform. Just chuck a platform somewhere in here. Let them live on there. Then they can eat the carbon dioxide that makes its way down here. We can get rid of the carbon skimmer because then we can just send all of our carbon down here. Because the slicksters eat carbon and produce oil. Now they produce oil at a decent rate for the carbon they eat when they're wild. When they're tamed, in case you were thinking, oh, you should just ranch the slicksters. You can. But they consume a lot more carbon. So you actually need a significant producer of carbon, which right now we don't have. We make a bit from these natural gas generators, and that's about it. You know what I mean? In fact, right now these bad boys are backing up because this gas vent appears to be over pressure. But that's something we can fix. Plus, I mean, we've got these freaking tanks full of carbon, which we could just pump down into the oil biome for the slicksters to naturally do their thing whenever we're ready. Make some mallow seeds. Okay, how goes the construction? Still going. These 7s. Are you still your 5s? You should be 7s. Oh, yeah, a little something up there. Yeah. What's up here? Is that polluted something? Polluted snow, I believe. Cool. Bum 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 bum. Right, so I suppose we can bring this all the way up here now, can't we? Doo 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 doo. So this is our ladder. Actually, let's just get rid of these for now, and then we can decide what we actually want to do up here. Oh, you gotta get dug. And we can deconstruct all of this. In fact, we can probably deconstruct all of that. Good, and then so we can build this. It will flood a bit of water down to here, which will then flow down and around as it usually does and end up down here, and that's okay. Why are you an unreachable mop, eh? I don't know. Let's get rid of you though, we can see what we can do. I want to get rid of this friggin' water. Or brine or whatever it is. So salt water? It's something. It's something that I don't want there. Okay. Oh, you know what? You can't just pick this up, by the way, and move it. I forgot about that. But let's deconstruct these, and I'll undock the suit so that it just sits on the floor. Yeah, we can get rid of these liquid pipes as well. I was wondering why that one was slightly orange and the rest weren't. It's funny the things you do in Oxygen Not Included, where you basically just tear through construction you've previously made. By the way, let's get rid of these cots because we actually don't need them. Everybody has a comfortable bed now. And I'm a real big fan of that. You're up here to run that. Good. And the steam turbine is just producing some power. It's making some power. So, do I need, and it's probably the case, I guess I need a setup like this for each metal refinery. Or do I? I don't think I do. Because I could just use the crude oil from here to then go into the next one and the next one and the next one, right? Or would I need a crude oil container for each one? I don't know, but I don't think so. Because I definitely don't need another one of these, because this is just the coolant loop for the base. This bad boy just cools what it cools. It stays exactly as is at all times. In fact, we should probably get rid of this pipe as well. But until I know that for sure, I'm not going to be removing anything. I'm just going to be letting... I mean, look at this bad boy. It's powering up. It's 170 degrees steam. This thing's pumping out some wattage. Alright. This still isn't... It's not doing this. Which I suppose is okay. Oh, because you're doing that. Why are you doing that? Got higher priorities up there. Okay. They'll get to it when they get to it. Yeah, we can actually, Oh, is there anything behind this wall? Power, ventilation? No, nothing. Can actually... Oops. I suppose you can get rid of all of this ventilation. But then we can also just get rid of everything that's in here. Oh, research. What was that? Oh, that's still the transit tubes. Vertical thing. Stations. Artifact analysis station. Analyzes and extracts neutronium from... You can extract neutronium? Ah, we did basic rocketry, right? We made a basic rocket nose. Yeah. Okay. So what if we did like a bunker door like that? Is that smart, or is it smarter to have the bunker door actually open up into an area? I suppose it's probably smarter to have the bunker door open up into an actual area, right? So it would be like... I got steel. Oh, no, bunker tile. That's right. I was like, metal tile you can make out of... No, bunker tile. So you would have like... that. I'm basically just trying to center this area on the midpoint of the portal. You know what I mean? A room like this, but directly above it. I don't know why it's just aesthetically pleasing to me to have like a centralized location. That's what I was thinking, because the bunker tile, also the bunker door, you see, is as wide as the thing. I was thinking, oh, if you have one in the floor, but then getting people up through doors like that is a bit of a pain. So I was thinking, what if we just did like a bunker thing in the wall, like here, and then we have a little like basin area where everything comes out into. You know what I'm saying? Be like here, but then you'll need like that. Or better still, and I know this is just like me being extraordinarily picky, but we did have the bunker tile like there. And then like that. Yeah, hear me out. Ceiling. Oh, floor, but just imagine the floor is like this kind of thing. So I'd have like a ladder here and here. maybe in the middle, and you're just like, I know what you're doing. You're looking at me like I'm crazy, because I am. Yeah, a little something, little something. Boom. That way you can go left and right out of here. Yeah? Yeah? Nah, it's probably stupid. It's probably better to just have like the bunker tiles. Go like that. And then like that. And then just a floor of bunker tiles all the way along. And then I can just build up here. Have my like observation station. There's something out here, right, that you need to build? Where's the telescope? Utilities? Do I have a I have a telescope, right? Telescope. An enclosed telescope. What's the difference? Oh, I get it. This one, you're just chilling outside. Ah. Okay, that's crazy. Anyway, we'll sort something out like that. I'll maybe look up some other people's designs, see what they've done in terms of like space stuff. Why are you unreachable? Oh, because a bunch of... Oh, I know why. A bunch of rubbish has fallen here. Yeah, get rid of all of that. Good. Good. Now you're on your way to do it. And we can make sure we dig all of that out. And then do that. And then do that. And then do that. And then eventually we can have a nice transport tube that takes you all the way up. You know what? Get rid of that as well. Yeah, I just want to see how high this goes. And then we should probably do the same on the other side. I know it'll only go as far as what we can see, but I do want to make sure... Oh, stress is way back down, by the way. Because if it goes up to like there, I mean, we could just bunker through whatever the lowest point of vacuum is. Okay, now I know we didn't really accomplish much this episode. It was mostly making sure everything that we had ran as it should and planning out steps for the future. But I feel pretty good about it. Why are they not deconstructing this? Get rid of this. Cancel that. Deconstruct. Anyway. Loads of water down here. Oh yeah, from something we did, from this thing, and we knew that it was all going to fall. And it did, and that's fun. Anyway, that will all happen. All this stuff will continue to happen in the next one. For now, thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I'm feeling pretty damn good about what we got going on. We've got our little printing pod. Still pumping out some stuff that I'm not too bothered about. I think we're good for people. And then I'm going to figure out how to make a bunker area up here that allows us onto the surface, but safely. And I think people just bunker all the way across, because the stuff can't destroy neutronium, that's for sure, and it can't destroy bunker tiles. So we'll just have a nice little area that we can go and stand up here, and I think that'll be really cool. Anyway, for now, like I was saying, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. Helps out a great deal. Really appreciate it. Love your faces for it. If you're new, consider subscribing for more content. Check the links in the description. Ring the notification button, and I will see all of you in the next one. Bye!